allow చేయదు.
This is a man's world.
There's one thing that you have to break through the mold of being a girl to get accepted here.
This is a man's world.
చేయాలంటే హస్బెండ్ పిల్లలు ఇంట్లో ఉన్న ఇన్లాస్ వాళ్ళు కూడా దీనికి ఎంకరేజ్ చేయాలి. ఎవరైనా డిస్కరేజ్ చేస్తే మనం ఏమీ చేయలేము.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world.
No sooner a baby girl is born, it's draped in pink, gifted with a Barbie doll, and told, "You are a girl." And as she grows, she learns to live hesitantly. She is overprotected and restricted, but also faces prejudices as she grows. The very hands that hold her begin to treat her as a delicate darling. She is set apart, and her alienation in this world begins.
గర్ల్స్ స్ట్రాంగ్ గా ఉంటారు, అందుకే మేము గర్ల్స్ ని చేర్పించుకొని గేమ్ లో అన్నాడు. వీళ్ళకి శక్తి లేదు, చాక్లెట్స్ తింటారు, జలుబు అంటే అంటున్నారు.
Little boys now start to corner the girls and bully them.
Sometimes they push girls and they don't allow. This is my slide, this is my slide.
Oh, they'll say this is my slide, this is my slide.
So girls should not come, only boys. I was just playing, he came and pushed me from back. I told, why you push me? Miss, again he bet me in my stomach. He bet me so hardly, I don't have power only that time. Shudhamshu, no, his nails are so sharp, he will pinch girls. I don't like to play with boys.
Left with little choice, girls form their own playgroups. They slowly resign themselves to playing Victorian games, games that are soft and physically less demanding. It turns out that boys begin to dominate the playgrounds. The games they play get gendered as masculine games. The playground, it becomes a man's world.
गर्ल्स वो फिसल बंडा पेट पे वो झूले ये सब गर्ल्स के लिए ही बने.
ये सब गर्ल्स के लिए ही बने हैं.
हाँ,
क्यों?
गर्ल्स ज़्यादा ग्राउंड में नहीं खेलते, उसलिए अंदर खेलते.
क्यों नहीं खेलते?
ग्राउंड में पूरे बॉयज पहले से रहते, 10th क्लास के, 8th क्लास के, 6th क्लास के, उनको मार के बिया देते हैं.
But there are exceptions to rules, right? A few of such exceptions begin to navigate their way into this man's world. But then, since these games are men's games, girls need to work harder to break the perceptions on their physical abilities.
Girls can catch, but not very high catches. If they're catching a really high catch, if they put their hands like this, the ball can go slip from their hands.
Teenage brings in more restrictions. Now there are responsibilities and rules. Separate play spaces and separate games.
క్యాంపస్ స్కూల్లో బాయ్స్ ఫుట్బాల్, వాలీబాల్, కబడ్డీ ఇవన్నీ రెగ్యులర్గా ఆడేవి. గర్ల్స్ ఏమో త్రోబాల్, స్కిప్పింగ్, ఖోఖో, రిక్రియేషన్ గేమ్స్ వాళ్ళు కూడా పిల్లలు.
Security and dignity are issues, you see. But girls are encouraged to play indoors, both at home and at school. After all, they are the flag bearers of Indian culture and tradition. Attaining puberty can be painful on more than one count. You also need to be demure and feminine in all your acts. So, any act that defies this feminine quality is frowned upon. Ignore the frowns and run the risk of being labeled a tomboy.
There's a cliche in school. You have this group of girls, this group of tomboys, and then you have guys. So, between girls, I went through that. There's like people used to say, okay, she's a tomboy. That group, don't talk to her.
But is it easy for tomboys to get into this man's world? It's a constant negotiation, focusing on achievements while striking a balance between aspirations and womanhood.
But as a girl, you have to have like clear motives to come here, because if you're not dedicated, they don't take you seriously. If you're dedicated, then they'll be very nice. Despite how nice they are, as being a girl, you have to set boundaries before you step in anywhere. Because of society, because of what's happening these days, you have to make it clear to the person across that I'm here for this and I'm going to do this.
With womanhood comes marriage. And with marriage comes a whole new set of responsibilities. The new role limits her to an entirely limited world, the woman's world. And in this world, she is stereotyped yet again, this time by her sons.
My father will kick. He knows football so much.
Your mother?
My mother will play ring, tennis.
Why are you laughing?
No, ma'am. When you tell your mother, you are getting laughed. His mother also will play football and kicks. I'm getting laughed for that.
Boring, boring, boring.
Princess,
We're bored.
I see.
I can't play football indoors and I can't play it outdoors. It's not fair.
हम लोग का नहीं जाने देते.
कौन नहीं जाने देता?
मम्मी पापा.
मैं के बाद मैं चलता.
नहीं चलता? अच्छा घर में रह के लड़कियां क्या करनी चाहिए?
टीवी देख.
నాకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంది కానీ ఏంటంటే అంటే గర్ల్స్ ఆర్ నాట్ అలౌడ్ అంతే. వితౌట్ లంచ్ వి కెనాట్ లివ్. ఇఫ్ దే గివ్ లంచ్ ఓన్లీ వి కెన్ ఈట్.
See, you don't look at a girl as you look at a boy. You know, when boys playing, it is okay, it's fine. You know, it's his habit. But girls are supposed to be, you know, quiet, calm, studious.
उनको जो चीज़ शोभा नहीं देती ना मैडम, क्योंकि उनको घर के काम से बच्चों के स्कूलों को जाना, बच्चों को लाना पड़ता है.
Playing is not just a child's dream. It's his or her right. It's on a playground that a child first learns to share, to negotiate, to hesitate, to bully, and to even withdraw. Play spaces are children's public spaces. So when a girl withdraws from a play space, is she missing out on just playing or something more?
If you let me play,
You let me play sports.
I will like myself more. I'll have more self-confidence. If you let me play sports.
If you let me play.
If you let me play, I will be 60% less likely to get breast cancer. I will suffer less depression.
If you let me play sports.
I will be more likely to leave a man The beats you let me play.
I'll be less likely to get pregnant before I want to.
I will learn
I will learn what it means to be strong.
to be strong.
If you let me play.
Play sports. If you let me play sports.